Welcome to Wisconsin. Welcome to the Weekend Homestead. This week on the Weekend Homestead, we're on our way back up to the cabin, so I thought it'd be a good time to do another car Q&A. So this is volume 2 of car Q&A. Let's get to it. All right, so first item up for today on the car Q&A, we've gotten a number of people who have asked this question, so I figured I'd address it all in one shot. A little bit ago, we did a video where I was down in the basement. I was asking for people's help regarding our project that we're doing, getting some feedback on what we should do in our workroom / project room. So if you get a chance, check out the video to be tagged at the end of this one. But I basically have this space in the basement. It has 3 doors in it. Kind of a rectangle shaped. I think it's like 11 feet wide, 20 feet long. And I kind of threw it out there as what should we do with the space? And one of the things I alluded to in the video was there was a contest associated with it. And if I end up picking the choice or, the comment, that then you win a prize. Well, the prize for the video comment is actually we're going to send a bottle of maple syrup out to somebody. So this year's batch of maple syrup, what I'll do is I will randomly select somebody in the next couple weeks here with the comments that are in the video, and then that person will receive a bottle of maple syrup that'll be sent out to them in the next couple weeks when they get the maple syrup all finished up. But I thought it'd be kind of a cool prize. If you are not subscribed to the channel, first thing you want to do is subscribe, because that's the way you get notified from us. And the second item is that you leave a comment on that video. So as long as you're a subscriber and you leave a comment on that video, you are entered to win the bottle of maple syrup. What we're looking for is just comments about, like, what would you use the room for? How would you use it? We've got some comments like make it a man cave, or put some mounts on the wall with a French cleat system, to make it a toy room for the kids. There's all sorts of choices and options out there. Nobody's got a wrong answer. It's more about gathering a whole bunch of ideas from different people and making it a space that we can do projects in, I can shoot videos in, and then, share them with you guys. So, there's been some ideas of building a big table in there so we can do projects downstairs with the boys, and then we don't mess up mom's table upstairs, in the dining room or something like that. So if you have an idea, link is at the end of the video. Click on it. Otherwise, if you look in the playlist or whatever, I think it's called I Need Your Help. Take a look at the video. It lays out the space. Leave a comment in the video, and once we get the maple syrup done, I'll probably do a little recap video of what we're going to end up doing with the space, and then I'll randomly pick somebody and I'll mail you out a bottle of maple syrup. So if you want to be in the drawing for it, leave a comment on the video, and make sure you're a subscriber. So that's it. Pretty straightforward, but hopefully that answers everybody's questions. I know a lot of people were messaging me saying what's the prize, or talking about the space and different ideas. So I thought, either way, you can send me an email or leave me a comment on the video, and we thought it'd be kind of a fun thing to do for the community. So make sure you check it out. All right, second question that we got a lot of, especially after posting the video and then doing the live stream and talking about it again, which is Cameron's injury on his eye. A couple weeks ago, he got hit in the head while he was out on the playground, ended up with a bunch of stitches, and was kind of out of commission for a period of time. Well, now he's got the stitches out. He's back on his game and out and about. He went hiking with me the other weekend out in the woods and stuff, and we shot a little bit of video and had some fun. We got a couple of projects we're working on and stuff, so it's definitely been fun. One of those things where it happens when you're a kid. You get hit in the head, but no permanent issues, no scarring, no anything like that. It's actually coming together really, really well. It looks good and everything else. I think we were lucky in the fact that, where he got hit, if it was a little bit lower or whatever, potentially would have hit him right in the eyeball. So, he's a tough kid. He's doing good. Thank you for the well wishes and everything else. I read all the comments you guys had left for him, but everything was good there. So thank you for that. All right, next item is Allison left a comment on our making maple syrup video. We have an evaporator that we have these pans on top of, and her question is pretty simple, which is, where did you get the pans for your evaporator and what size are they? the pans that are on top of the evaporator are like number 6, I believe is the number. It's called a chafing pan or a buffet pan or something like that. But they're a number 6 chafing pan or a number 6 boiling pan. And we got them on Amazon. Just go to Amazon and type in, buffet pan or something like that. They're stainless steel. They work really well. We clean them up in the fall. The bottoms of them get really, really charred really bad just because they're touching the fire, but they work really good. They don't not too heavy when they're full, which is nice. And they stand up. We've had the same pans for probably 3 or 4 years now, and really haven't had any issues with them. So we're going to keep using them until something happens to them. But number 6 buffet pan or chafing pan or boiling pan, something like that. Just look for something like that on Amazon and you'll be able to find it on there. No problem. Thanks for the question, Allison. All right, next question comes from one of our remodel videos. I just posted one about our flooring that we put in and talked about some of the water issues and things like that we had in the basement. And somebody had linked to one of the previous videos that we did where we were just getting the project started. Big Fun posted a question asking, have you ever considered putting gutters and downspouts on the house to keep the water away from the house and solve the problem? So yeah, good question. We actually put gutters and soffit and fascia on the house in the fall. The biggest issue we ran into is it got cold really, really quickly, so I wasn't able to, 1, shoot video of it, and 2, finish the outside of the house. So coming up here in the next couple months when it starts warming up, we'll get the outside of the house done, but that was number 1 priority for us, and I'm glad you brought it up, is those downspouts have already been helping us. We've haven't had any water or water issues in the basement at all since we put them on. We did some mitigation work around the property, and then we also put the downspouts on, and there hasn't been any problems since. So definitely something we did. I hope to get some video of it. It has been missing from the video. A couple people have asked about it, so I thought I'd talk about it. But yes, the house has downspouts on it. We're actually putting a French drain system in the springtime in the back of the property to keep the water away from the sunroom in the back of the house. And then we'll also separately connect in the rain gutters to their own drain system to carry that away from the back of the house. So between the French drain and putting that other piece in, my hope is it'll keep that whole area of the back of the house nice and dry, and we won't have any problems with water in the basement. Everything on the front of the house, once we put the porch on and redirected the gutters down there to the outside corners and had that run away, we haven't had any water at all on the front side wall of the house. So just trying to be careful and cautious on it, but good question. Yep, we got it taken care of. Gutters put on the house. I'm actually going to caulk them and seal them here once it starts warming up again. But yeah, definitely something that we needed to do, and it's working really well for us. So thanks for asking the question. And if you got a chance or have any questions about our remodel as a whole, I have a playlist that I'll link also at the end here that'll take you to the playlist of all of our remodel videos so you can kind of see what we're doing in them and where we started from. It was kind of cool. I went back and watched some of the first ones, and to look at where the house is today versus where we were in the beginning on that remodel, it is night and day difference. So if you get a chance, definitely check that out. Alrighty, next topic on the Q&A item. I wanted to address some questions and some stuff that's kind of happened with the channel in the last couple weeks. We've been getting a couple of items in the mail, and I kind of wanted to acknowledge where they came from and kind of cover it a little bit. So first item is I got some decals that were sent to me from Eric over at Garden Fork. He and I have been friends online, and we chat and send emails back and forth and talk about YouTube and all sorts of different stuff. He's actually had me on his radio program a couple times, which is really cool. If you get a chance, check it out. It's Garden Fork Radio. Eric's had a channel for a long time on YouTube. I mean, I think I looked back and it's like almost 10 years ago he started posting videos, which is a long time. He's got probably over 400 videos. If there's a DIY project, gardening, beekeeping, maker type stuff, he's your guy. If you get a chance, go check out his channel. I'll have a little tag in the eye in the sky here, but he's been really kind of a mentor to me on the stuff I'm doing on YouTube, and just a good friend overall. And to tell you a little backstory on the magnetic decals that he sent me, he does a program, like I said, called Garden Fork Radio, and as you know, I drive back and forth to the cabin a lot, especially over the last 6 months. There's just been a lot of travel just because of having to go up, bringing up materials, whatever, which means a lot of time in the car. So what I did was I would download 10 or 15 episodes of Garden Fork each week and then listen to them. And it took me about 6 months or so, but I went all the way through all of them, and I got through all 300 some episodes of Garden Fork Radio, and all the trials and tribulations and all the cool stuff and topics and all the different things that kind of went along with it. And at the end of it, I sent him an email just jokingly saying, hey, do I get the Garden Fork merit badge for watching all the videos? And he said, well, give me your address. So I gave him my address, and I actually kind of forgot about it. And then one day, this envelope shows up in the mail, and there's these 2 magnetic decals that came, and with a little note that said, hey, thanks for checking out the show and the support of everything else. So I thought it was pretty cool. I figured I'd share it with you guys, but that's what they look like, just little round decals and stuff. If you get a chance, check out his channel. He's got some cool stuff. He's into gardening, beekeeping, like I said, DIY stuff. He's got videos about maple syrup. He's got all sorts of stuff. So definitely check it out. Very, very cool stuff. But Eric, thank you for the decals. I'll put them on the tractor. I'll probably have one on the truck here at some point in time. I just got to get the truck clean before I put them on. But thank you very much. It's awesome. And keep putting out the great videos. And guys, if you get a chance, go check out his channel. The next item came from another YouTuber, Father and Son Fun. I talked about a box that I had with me in the back of the truck last time I was driving up, but unfortunately, Cameron had the injury on his head, so we couldn't go out and shoot video. But last weekend, we got a chance to dig out the bird feeders and the bird houses that they sent up, and they were really, really cool. We got a chance to set them up. The birds found them almost immediately, and they've been hitting the suet blocks and the bird feeders and stuff, and it was just a cool addition. I happened to make a comment that I was watching another channel and watching some bird feeder stuff and watching stuff that they put together, and they said, well, can we have your address? And I gave it to them, and next thing you know, these bird feeders showed up at the property, and we got a chance to set them up, and it's just really kind of cool educational thing. If you have a family and you want to get something fun to do with the kids and whatever, just put a couple bird feeders out behind your house, and you'd be surprised at what comes and visits, and you can make it like a learning moment, like, hey, what kind of bird is this, or what kind of bird is that? So definitely something cool to check out. The last question of the show is about the live stream. Last Tuesday I did a live stream online. Basically just kind of talked to fans for an hour. We had 50 some people in the chat room. My friend Tangi, she actually helped moderate and keep order and everything and make sure all the questions got answered and all that kind of stuff, so that was great. Thank you for that. Am I going to do the live stream again? I would like to. It's a little complicated for me just because the internet that we have at the homestead isn't that great, and it's hard during the week. I pack so much in to try to get something done. So if I do another live stream, I'll definitely post an ad ahead of time to say, hey, a live stream coming and the date. If you ever see it on the calendar, I usually do it at like 7 p.m. on a Tuesday night. So if you want to ask questions or have some comments or just interact directly with us, I'm guessing in the next week or two on a Tuesday, you'll see something post, and I'll post a piece, and we can do the live stream. The other part is, after the live stream is done, I download that video to my computer, re-edit it back up a little bit, and then you'll see posts that say, like, rebroadcast of a live stream and then the date on it. So the last one that we did was 2/28/2017. So if you go onto the channel and you take a look, there is a live stream. The ones that are actually the live ones have color logos and tags on them. The ones that aren't are black and white, so it's easier to tell, and it says in big red letters, rebroadcast. So if you missed the last live stream, you can easily go back and click the link right up above here, or the one at the end of the video, and that will give you the information on if you want to see the live stream. I'm also going to have a tag in there. If you're not a subscriber and you want to subscribe, just click the little circle at the end of the video, and you can subscribe. If you want to check out the home remodel, we have a playlist. I'll have that on the end. I think that pretty much wraps it up for this week, but definitely I'll have another live stream for all of you who've asked. Even the folks who were in the live stream, we had a good time, talked about a lot of different topics, kind of covering some stuff that I don't have enough information on to do a whole video on, but I could easily talk about it for 5-10 minutes. So if you get a chance and you see it around, hop in, enjoy. It's a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. I got to meet a lot of people and just talk with them about, you know, different stuff. Well, that wraps it up for this show. Again, if you have any questions on anything, feel free to leave them down in the comments or comment on any of our videos, and I'll try to answer them in one of these shows or answer them in the videos themselves. Check out the live stream when I have one of those coming up, and we have more videos coming. I've got a lot of cool stuff going on right now, so I'll bring you along for all of it. And I really appreciate you guys taking time to watch our videos and watch what we're doing. You know, last month we had 28,000 people watch our videos and have views on our videos, which, you know, for a small channel like us, that's pretty impressive. And, you know, I'm really grateful that you guys take time out of your day to check in with us and see what we're doing. So if you want to keep following along, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I think it'll be right down here in the corner, and then I'll have a couple of other ones around for the videos and stuff, and the playlist to go check out some other stuff. But as always, it's been the Weekend Homestead, living a simple life, one weekend at a time. Thanks for watching.